Do you realize it's been 15 years? 15 years since the last new Hey Arnold episode. Now we got a movie. Let's talk about it. Alright, so Hey Arnold the Big Jungle Movie, or Hey Arnold the Jungle Movie, whatever you want to call it. So I just finished watching Hey Arnold the Jungle Movie. I missed it twice on Nicktoons. I still have Nicktoons. I don't watch Nicktoons, but when I heard about this movie coming out, I was like, oh, I gotta catch it the night it comes out. And I guess I had more important adult stuff to do because I miss my cartoons. But, so the movie, basically I would say takes place like a year after the last episode, because it kind of takes place like right after that episode, because nothing has really changed except technology's kind of caught up, and I like how they did that in this movie. You know, Bob's King of Beepers is now obsolete because people got cell phones, and like going to the library for that computer research is no longer valid because, you know, people got laptops. And, you know, so much stuff has changed, but yet the show has stayed close to its roots, and I really love that. So this entire movie is about Arnold going to San Lorenzo, where his parents were last seen, going to find his parents. And this whole thing kind of seemed to start off like weird. Like, the teacher brought forward like, oh, here's a project for going to San Lorenzo. It seemed kind of staged, and it was like set to be staged. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought that it was an interesting idea, but I felt like it was kind of slowed and stupid, you know, I don't know. But the big thing that I loved about this movie was that it just stayed close to its roots, and it was like I was 7 years old watching that last episode called The Journal, Part 1 and Part 2. It's like I was 7 years old watching that going, oh, what's going to happen next? Oh, it got canceled? Oh, it's done? Oh, well, shit. Apparently they wanted to do this movie like years and years and years ago, but apparently because the Hey Arnold movie, like the first one, just like sucked at the box office, we never got one until now when they decided, yeah, go ahead and make one and end it. And Hey Arnold the Big Jungle Movie is like the first step in like reviving all these old cartoons, because I know Invader Zim's getting a movie and Rocko's Modern Life is getting like a short series, which is interesting. You know, I'm kind of waiting for the Life as a Teenage Robot, the Danny Phantom, and the Chalk Zone kind of revivals. Jimmy Neutron would be awesome too, but we're not here to talk about that. But the movie itself, I felt, was solid to its roots. I've said that 40 times. I really need to stop saying that. I felt the villain was a little underused. I really think at this point, kids will be watching this movie with their parents, who their parents may have actually watched this and are now parents. I mean, I don't know what you did with like your, you know, teenage years. You could have just, I don't know. But now it's like you're watching Hey Arnold, and it's like someone gets like choked in the like stomach with arrows. Like this guy in the movie got like hit with a bunch of arrows, and then he just dropped, and I'm sure kids are going, haha, he got like, you know, like it's Tom and Jerry, but the parents are like, oh, he actually died. And it's like, people died in this movie, and it was seriously like, it was like so cartoony that no one would ever pay attention to that. But for sure, I honestly did love the movie. I like how it wrapped up. I'm not going to talk about how it wrapped up, because I want you guys to savor that moment of like 15 years of waiting and just enjoy the movie. It's on DVD, you know, it's everywhere. Go watch it. So the good things about this movie, like I said, and I'm going to say roots again, so every time I say roots, I get a nickel. So you guys send me a nickel. So I might be able to buy a new car if I keep saying roots. Roots. But really, like I said, I love how it stayed close to its roots. I love how the characters stayed the same. There were a few voicing changes, but the voices were pretty spectacular. The one bad thing I would say is the villain was kind of meh, and the deaths were kind of too cartoony for what they were. So, yeah. I thought, and the jokes were a little corny, but, you know, I mean, whatever. Final score for this movie, I'm going to give it an 8.2, because it really was solid, and I loved it, and I would highly recommend, if you're going to watch it, you should watch it, because it was, like I said, it was pretty solid, and I highly recommend it. So guys, if you've seen Hey Arnold the Big Jungle Movie, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know. And if you like this movie review and you want to see more movie reviews, be sure to leave a like and a subscribe. For every subscriber, you'll have a new movie review. Because I have like a whole shelf of movies over there I can review, and you guys can cause one of those. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you know. I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.